So this is a quick video on how to delete lead sources, but not just one by one, but in bulk to quickly delete lead sources. So if you notice, sometimes your lead sources will get out of hand, and really the only way to go in to delete a lead source is to click on the lead source and then press delete, and you confirm it, and that lead source is deleted if nobody is assigned to that lead source. If somebody's assigned to it, then you'll get an error that says it can't delete it. But you'll probably have plenty of lead sources where nobody's assigned to it. So let's just see how many we have for that. Let's go into marketing reports and look at the Leadsource ROI report. This will show how many contacts are assigned to each lead source. So here's my 378 lead sources, and this column contacts, that shows whether somebody's assigned to it or not. So what you can do is just export this, and we just want to, really all we need is contacts and lead source ID. That's all we need. So let's just export it to Excel and view it in the browser and process that. So we open up this export. We'll just make a real quick table out of this. Actually, let's create a delete link here. So enable editing, and we'll create a link. And let me show you the link that we need to create. So the link that we need to create is something like this. So make sure you replace this part with your application name. So I'm going to take this first part all the way up to the ID of the lead source. So I'm just going to paste that right here. And if you want to get fancy, and you can do this however you want, but we'll just concatenate like that part, comma, and then we'll put the lead source ID, and then we need to concatenate the last part here. And I don't even know if you need that, but let's just do it anyways. So let's enter that. And so now what we have is a delete link that has the lead source ID to it. And what I do is I just go down to the bottom and we'll just fill this formula down. So we'll go here and do Control D. So now notice that now these all have the delete links, right? And I'll show you a simpler way to create this, but for right now, let's just do it like this. So we'll create a table out of this. My table has headers, and I just want to filter for everybody that has 0 contacts, because the ones that do have contacts, we're going to get an error. So this is the list of lead sources that we want to delete. So let me just paste that in here. So all of these links, we need to basically click on all these links once we're logged in, but there's a quicker way. We don't have to click on them individually. You can basically use this Chrome extension. You can search for it. It's called Bulk URL Opener, and that's the little icon here. And let's say we paste in like this many URLs. We'll just paste that like that. We'll do open each URL in a new tab, and we'll open only, let's do like 20 URLs, and then remember the URL list, and then removed URLs from this list. So what we'll do is, yeah, that's it. We'll basically just click that and do, actually, so this will probably remove all 20, but here, I'll just do like 5 at a time. And what'll happen is it'll just open up 5 tabs. So it opened up 5 tabs. It just deleted 5 lead sources. So if I refresh this, notice like my count is down to 373. So let's open up another 5. And let's refresh this page. We're down to 368. Now you don't have to do 5 at a time. You could probably do like 20 or 30 or 40, just however many. It depends on how much memory or RAM your computer has and how much it can handle. And then you can just close these tabs to the right, and then just keep opening these up here. And we'll just close it to the right and open it again. And so all those lead sources were just deleted, right? So we have 362. Now there's an easier way to get that list. So that's probably the most trickiest thing, is how do you get this list, right? Well, inside iTracker 360, you do have to pay for this, but if you're doing this frequently or often, you can come in here and do refresh contacts and lead sources. This happens relatively quick because this is just a testing account. But once you do that, you can click on no contacts. So this views all lead sources with no contacts. And we'll just go down here, select the first one, scroll down to the last one, and we'll do download bulk, delete URLs. And that basically just creates that list for you. So you don't have to go into Excel, but you can create it yourself by exporting the Leadsource ROI report, creating a filter, putting in this formula here and stuff like that. So anyways, that's the fastest way to delete lead sources in bulk, is by using the bulk URL opener and then exporting a list of lead sources with 0 contacts and creating that URL and doing that.